Moving on with our bulletin this morning, Department of Agriculture and Rural Development in Gauteng will be hosting the first ever AgriFood Festival starting on the 13th of October. The festival is set to unite all food lovers in learning more about the processes that take place in the production of food. 300 small and emerging farmers, 200 commercial farmers, 100 township entrepreneurs, the banking and retail sectors will all be present. Well, joining us live in studio this morning is Gauteng MEC for Economic Affairs and Agriculture, Mr. Lebogang Maile. Good morning to you, MEC. Thank you for joining us here on ANN7. How are you this morning?
Morning. Thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. Now, MEC, I'm definitely a food lover. I love food, so I'm very interested in finding out what this festival is all about. Tell us more.
I think what is unique about this, because there are a lot of initiatives like this. The past weekend we had the Delicious Food Festival.
Yes.
It's also about that. But I think what is unique about this is that it's not just about tasting food and displaying food. It's about the whole value chain, from the planting of the seed until the food get to the table. We want people to understand all that process because we want people to embrace food production. We all know that food security, it's a big challenge. We've seen the recent report released on the trends of poverty. So we want to work systematically with our smallholder farmers, and that's why they will be there, given an opportunity, merge them with the bigger commercial farmers, because ultimately we want to facilitate the integration of the smallholder farmers into the mainstream economy. And that's why on Friday we will be having detailed and comprehensive discussions on a whole range of issues related to agriculture and agro-processing in the province, looking at research, recent technology, what is the future of technology in agriculture. As you know, Gauteng does not have big tracts of land, so we have to look at innovative ways of making sure that we produce food. Amongst others, we look at issues of mechanization. We look at all aspects related to agriculture, including climate change and how it affects agriculture and how we can mitigate it and all that. And we'll be having people from the academia, thought leaders. Will be having entrepreneurs, big and small entrepreneurs. We'll be having the media, we'll be having the retail sector, and experts, just to look at the issues comprehensively during the day, including issues of intra-Africa trade, because food security, it's not only affecting us in South Africa only, it affects the whole continent. If you go to Nigeria, for instance, they are about 160 million, but they import most of their food. The question is, where do they get it? So it's also an opportunity for our entrepreneurs to get into that space, not just in the country, but of course securing our poor people and making sure that they have food on a daily basis. It's a priority and the most important thing, and that's why we had to bring your smallholder farmers as well.
I see. MEC, I don't know if job creation in the sector will be one of the issues discussed there, but I mean, when I'm thinking about the youth, farming and agriculture is not immediately something that they show interest in. Is this something that the department will be discussing and working on as well? Well,
you'll be surprised, because we've got a lot of young people who are interested in farming.
Nice.
And that's why we also have a structure of young people called YAD who are in farming. So we're working with them, and we also have internships and learnerships with various farmers. And of course, because of the provincial government, we've got a program called SEPO 1 million to give hope to 1 million young people between now and 2019. Through giving them entrepreneurial opportunities, internships, learnerships, creating jobs for them. And that program is it's mainstreamed throughout all government programs. So agriculture is not excluded from that program. So everything that we do we ask ourselves the question, how does it benefit young people? How do we bring young people in? How does it benefit women? How do we bring them in? How does it benefit people living with disabilities? So in this program as well, we'll be looking at how do we help young people to get into agriculture, to take interest in the whole value chain, including women and people living with disabilities as well.
Interesting. MEC, you did mention that there'll be entrepreneurs present, there'll be small and emerging farmers present as well. Just give us the details with regards to time and date. Is there a payment or entrance fee that needs to be paid? And is everyone welcome? Everyone
is welcome. On Friday, we're expecting a minimum of 1,500 delegates who will be participating in the different discussion, topics and parallel sessions, and there will be a lot of experts, as I've said, industry players who will be there. So people who want to get accreditation, they can go to www.agrifood.co.za or visit the Gauteng Provincial Government portal. They will get that information. On Saturday, there will be that display and a bit of fun. We'll be having artists as well, like Amanda Black, Euphonic, DJ Maluela, and it will be a family day. There will also be a place where kids can play and people can taste different types of food from different cultures and also experience different agricultural products, because we've got about 40 exhibitors, and these exhibitors, some of them are looking at machinery, some of them are looking at how seeds are produced and all that. So we will be expecting that everybody on Sunday from 9 o'clock, Saturday, from 9 o'clock, they can come through at the Pretoria Showgrounds. It's free. Everyone is welcome, because we are launching this for the first time. We want to see how it goes, and we definitely want to grow it and make it an annual event which must add value to all the citizens of our province, and especially the entrepreneurs who are interested in food production, because it's also a networking session. Those who want to know the different products that are there, they will be able to know who's producing them, where are they producing them, how much does it cost, how can they work with them. So we are also creating that platform. Very nice. Food, music, development and education. Certainly. It sounds good to me. MEC, thank you for your time this morning. Thank you. We appreciate you talking to us and introducing this AgriFood Festival to us. That was the Gauteng MEC for Economic Affairs and Agriculture, Lebogang Maile, just talking to us about the very first AgriFood Festival starting on the 13th of October, happening at the Pretoria Showgrounds. If you are available and in the area, go out and experience it. It sounds like a lot of fun.